guys, it's your boy Mr. Young back for another video.
We have a super fun 80 kilometers an hour shifter lawnmower.
This thing is too freaking sketchy, man.
The front end of this thing needs some work. Look at this, bro.
Crazy to think that I went 80 kilometers an hour with this thing.
This thing needs a frame extension
And a front suspension. We are now ready to extend the frame.
We got some angle iron right here.
Now we need to prep the front end of this thing for some welds.
Here we have some mounting brackets for the A-arms.
Super duper simple idea, guys.
The idea right here is to weld these brackets right here under this angle iron right here. Just like this, but it has to be straight.
Let's not waste any more time and let's weld this shit.
A few moments later.
I just finished welding the A-arms. There is still a little bit of reinforcement to do.
This A-arm setup looks actually really good, guys. I don't have any tie rods, so the wheels are not straight. These angle irons right here are actually the top A-arms brackets.
Here we have the bottom A-arm. These brackets might need some reinforcements.
Now what I want to do is weld the shock mounts on this frame. Here we have two iron tubings. Super simple, guys. I'm just gonna weld these right there. I think it's a great idea to put the engine on the frame before we weld those suspension mounts.
So that way we will know if we have enough room for the suspension mounts.
The next day.
We are done with the front suspension.
This thing looks pretty straight.
I had to make this reinforcement shorter than this one because the engine was in the way.
A few moments later.
As you can see, guys, everything is completed on this thing.
No reinforcement was needed for the frame extension. I also painted the frame extension so rust won't build up on this thing.
Right here we have a Yamaha SRX tie rod pivot arm. We have our own made redneck tie rods. I'll need to figure out something way much safer than this on a future video. I had to do it like this, guys, because I couldn't steer. This tie rod was hitting this A-arm bracket. It's still hitting it a little bit. Now it's time to test this thing.
We gotta do quick, guys. Look at all the rain right there. Oh, shit.
Hopefully this thing drives like a Cadillac. Oh, that was a big lightning, I think. Are we safe? Yes, we are. We on wheels. We are safe from lightning. Okay, let's try this, guys. It's a little bit sketchy right now. I don't know why. Ah, look at that wheel! Bro, it's doing this! I just have a front suspension right now. I don't even have a rear suspension and I don't feel the bumps. I don't like that wobbling shit. I don't know what is causing that wheel to wobble. That is weird. Maybe the wheels are offset a little bit. Look at this thing go. Yo, it's comfortable driving this thing. Not gonna lie. It's bumpy. No problem. I don't feel it. Yep. We need brakes. I'm gonna get home and adjust those tie rods a little bit. This thing is loose. It moves. I added 2 washers and tightened this thing super hard. It's not moving right now. Let's see if this will fix our problem. I'm mowing no grass. I'm overtaking golf carts. This thing torques so freaking much. We are going uphill on 6th gear, bro. It's not even struggling. I'm really satisfied with this upgrade, guys. It works like a charm.
One eternity later.
I just finished with the front chassis of this mower, guys. It's not the best looking front chassis, but it's also not the worst. We are now waiting for Jimmy to come here with his lawnmower.
A few moments later.
Ready to rip some lawnmowers? Oh yeah. 22 HP OHV Intech Platinum. What's happening, Jimmy? Jimmy's lawnmower was misfiring, so we had to change a spark. It works now, so let's go. I'm gonna beat your ass. I got the torque, Jimmy. You're done for. This thing is a bend plate, Jimmy. Wow! Oh, whoa! Look at that freaking tug life. No helmet, Jimmy. One problem I noticed with this front suspension upgrade, guys, now instead of having a front axle that flexes, the whole frame flexes. We gotta be careful. We don't want to flex this frame too much and break something. Yeah, boy! What the fuck, Jimmy? Rob! Oh, what the fuck, Jimmy? Ah. When Jimmy's lawnmower hits a lot of bumps, the engine just dies and doesn't want to start again. On top of that, he's got a bad battery, so his battery's dead right now. We got the jumping cables. Recovery mission.
1 eternity later.
3 hours later, guys, we are back. For 3 hours, Jimmy had problems over problems. This is lawnmower stuff. It happens. Jimmy's lawnmower is a little bit more powerful. It's a 22 horsepower. This thing is a 15 horsepower. I still have the bigger gear ratio though. I have an 8-inch pulley on the engine and a 3-inch pulley on the transaxle. Jimmy has a 5-inch pulley on the engine, a 2-inch pulley on the transaxle. I have a bigger gear ratio. Unlike Jimmy, I can hold this thing forever. The engine doesn't rev over 4,000 RPM, but Jimmy is redlining that shit at 7,000 RPM.
The next day.
It's time to reach Jimmy's house and drive these things in town a little bit. We need to keep in mind that we don't have brakes, so we need to engine brake this thing sooner. Everybody that sees this thing is laughing hard. Sounds like a four-wheeler. This lady right there is mad. She's filming us, and this old man is also mad. Seems like it's always the old people that doesn't like to see young mans having fun. And she also called the police on us. That is not fun. Stay mad. We are having fun until the cop shows up.
I'm a cop, and you will respect my authority.
I'm a little bit scared that the off-roading will break the front end of this thing, because I don't know if the front end of this thing is strong enough to withstand off-roading. Oh, what the fuck? Transmission popped out of gear. That is a great way to destroy a transaxle. She was talking to the police, I think. Yep, we can't have fun no more. Leave a comment down below what you think about all this. Driving a lawnmower in town. Are we actually a threat to people right now? Look, there's a stop sign. I'm gonna stop at the stop sign. I'm not gonna burn that shit. Jimmy, come on, Jimmy. Jimmy, you gotta... Never mind. Okay. Oh my god, it's starting to rain a lot. Holy shit. They made this just for lawnmowers, see? Big bumps. You can't hit big bumps or big rocks with lawnmowers, so they painted it. Thanks. If we get arrested by a cop and he's mad and shit, I will not understand why, because dude, we are just having fun in a trail, not going like 80 kilometers an hour. We're just cruising, testing my new suspension. Oh!
This thing's got 3 speeds. Here, there, and gone.
This front suspension was a must-have, dude. I barely feel the bumps. Crossing the main street with lawnmowers. See, I can't do that because my belt is always gripping, so this thing's always going forward, even if I hold the clutch right there. It has some power. Do it again. I'm in first gear, I'm holding the clutch and it's still going forward. Oh! Whoa, I can't do it! Fuck! Oh! Bro! Look at this! I can probably hit a wheelie! Woo! Where are you going, Jimmy? The idler pulley on this thing is really noisy. I think the bearing is about to seize on this thing. We're at the gas station with a lawnmower. Look at him! Smoking a cigarette again. Now we only need a rear suspension on this thing and we have a freaking Cadillac in our hands. There's a four-wheeler coming towards us and a dirt bike. I'm gonna put this thing in third gear. I'm not touching the throttle. Look how much this thing will torque. This thing is pulling on me. This is what you get with lawnmower engines. You have low HP, but you have insane amount of torque. You gotta have a lot of torque to mow that grass. Jimmy is flying. There's mud right there. Oh. Ah! Ah! No! Freaking fly in my eye, bro.
A few moments later.
It's not going so great right now. I got a fly in my eye. My eye is swelling and I lost my phone. Shit. This is something I really don't like. Where is my phone? Where is my phone? I don't like this, guys. I lost my phone. This is no good. Ouais. T'as donné le téléphone au sportif? Ah, ok. Ah, c'est parfait. Thank you, de t'es bien fin. Si c'est vrai, ils sont bien fins. So these young guys found my phone. They caught my cousin and they give it to her. She's working right now, so let's get back my phone. I probably lost my phone when I was showing how torquey this thing is. My phone's supposed to be here, so let's see. I want my phone. I don't even know if we can film inside that restaurant. We'll see, we'll see. Bonjour. Bonjour. Ma cousine Geneviève, es-tu ici? C'est posé à avoir mon téléphone, je pense. Merci. Non. Appel d'urgence. Ah. Demain. Cousine, ok. Ah, il y a une chance que tu peux faire ça. Salut. Bye. Yes, sir! Yay! Why? Losing this phone is just like losing my YouTube channel. Why? Yay! I'm never taking this thing with me again. I probably lost it when I was trying to pop wheelies. Yeah, my pockets are trash. With all the bad things that is happening right now, I think it's time to end this thing. I think it's time to go home. This is my new daily driver, bro. I'm gonna drive the hell out of this thing. I'm gonna get groceries with this thing. I'm gonna go to work with this thing. This thing is so fun to drive, it's insane. I can't wait to catch you all on the next one, guys.